dragon. And now it's a real long shot to win this game, but this is how they have to do it.
They're going for this Baron now, and can SKT do anything about it? I don't know if they're going to. They're coming in, they get the Baron too. Teleport coming down, SKT, I don't know if they want to fight this, we will see. Marin comes in anyway. Does he have the equalizer? He does.
GE
backs off though.
Bought themselves a new lease on life.
Bang could be in trouble, the Suns and GC. Oh, it comes out, Bang gets taken out, Gorilla in a little bit of trouble. Easy, who turns around with the ult. Didn't do a lot with that Marin ultimate either. GE chasing SKT down the midline. These bindings from Gorilla have been so big this series. This is certainly going to be another objective or two. And GE finding the moments. And SKT, I gotta say, not taking the fights they should take.
No, and in fact, SKT, if Wolf was going to die right there, just let him die.
Yeah.
Let them have the dragon and come back on the Baron. You don't need to commit to that, but they fell right into the kiting of GE, and all of a sudden, GE actually shockingly turning this one around.
Yeah, it really, I mean, like we said, it would have had to take not just one, but multiple bad fights from SKT, and that's exactly what GE got. Oh, Easy, who nearly blown up by Kuro there. Meb over the wall, and yeah, with Easy chunked out, they're going to have to give up this inhibitor. And GE, they are not quite done yet.
And the problem against GE is that SKT has very low wave clear. I guess
they're going to try to end.
No, they should not do this.
Yeah, I don't know. They're going to turn it around. Another dark binding on the Marin. Gorilla single-handedly turning this one around with his skill shots.
Gorilla setting up the first blood this game and then getting pick after pick after pick. He's been the major reason why GE in some of these team fights has been able to just isolate somebody and kill them so easily.
Yeah.
Now SKT, their issue is that their only real wave clear is Equalizer and Cassiopeia, and that presents enormous problems against GE when they can zone you out so effectively with Azir, with the Boomerang Blade, and just with Lee standing there, walking up to the turret and threatening with the Q. So very difficult, and this is all of a sudden maybe actually going in GE. They may have just bought themselves enough time with that inhibitor kill. This is why GE is a very dangerous team, because they find ways to win.
Well, they're so good at playing from behind. You know, we've seen it all season long, and I mean, geez, there were 10,000 gold behind at this game. They were down 4 dragons to 1. I mean,
and this is the price you pay sometimes when you pick a team that doesn't have good siege, like we saw from SKT. It means that you don't have a lot of ways to win the game. You can't just siege the turret. You have to play around the dragons, and if that goes wrong, it could go really wrong. But
certainly
still very surprising that SKT gave up both dragon and Baron and an inhibitor, so a lot of mistakes from SK Telecom.
Yeah, really kind of choking a bit in this third game. Maybe the pressure finally getting to some of these.
Easy, who has GA right now as well, so.
Yep. Damage down, but they know they really need to survive if they're going to win a team fight. Baron done now for GE. Dragon up in 1:30. If SK Telecom can take this 5th dragon, they can secure this one. But the team fight's going to be tough. The gold lead really doesn't make a difference now.
No, it doesn't. We've gotten to that point in the game. GE has managed to last long enough for their gold lead to be a lot less relevant.
Wow.
Kuro's on this late game Azir. There's a banner on Lee. If they can get another Baron, we know what the GE Tigers can do with Banner. There is literally no way for SKT to clear out Banner minions. They will just get their their inhibitors crushed. So it's all about that Baron. Now they can also play with that Baron and some of the minion waves on the side and try and put pressure on the opposite side of the map, but they're just waiting for this dragon. They cannot allow SKT to have dragon number 5.
Yep. 45 seconds from now, the real end of this game is probably going to happen one way or the other. A 5th dragon and a win for SKT, or a lost team fight and a win for GE.
Well, it's not too much of a timer yet for SK Telecom. They don't necessarily have to fight this dragon.
They've got pretty good wave clear.
It's only going to be number 3. It's not really knocking on the door yet, and they could wait for a more opportune time, such as the inhibitor being back up. Nice is here. Turret right there, so they just want to make sure that the minions aren't going to push back out. Good timing.
Makes sense, yeah, with dragon up in about 5. So That'll make it annoying for SKT. They're just going to go ahead and ignore
A
that.
little bit
that
split
binding.
right now. That's a bit risky for them to be playing around the dragon like this. Prey, not going to get seen walking through that choke.
He
And
got
here we go.
really lucky coming through that one.
Smeb just trying to build his rage.
Yep.
And SKT is in a very bad position because they're stuck in a choke right now against Azir.
Yeah.
So you can see right here, not really a good way for them to get into the river. They blew their opportunity. Now the speed shrine.
Oh, Tom going deep to get that ward down. Wow. That was brave. Needed that vision. Death sentence does not connect. Bang looking for an opportunity. There's Meganar. Tom goes in, throws the ult. Prey spell shields it. Equalizer comes out. Huge ult from Tom though. Can EZU do enough damage? There's the box. Emperor's Divide. Huge Dragon very low. Gorilla low as well. Kills coming in for SKT. Lee Prey in a little bit of trouble here. Bang still looking good. Gets the position reverser up. Wolf with the kill as well too. And SKT, they've killed Kuro. They've killed Gorilla. Meanwhile, they have to go home and defend their base. Prey wants to end it. Can he do it though?
Well, they're trying to get this. Lee is there. He's going to have to flash over the wall.
Oh boy, EZU. Oh, taking a lot of damage from Bang. They can't afford to lose him now.
There's no more super minions, however, and EZU will intercept the minion wave.
SKT, they get that 5th dragon for 4 out of their 5 members too. That is huge.
Yeah, so Prey just trying to heal up right now. He's probably not going to make it out of this alive.
Yeah, they're corralling him in there. Meanwhile, the fight between the jungle and the top lane of Prey taking a lot of damage from EZU. EZU getting low. There's a GA pop. Wolf with the flay. Wolf getting bloodthirsty in the mid lane.
And Sion can't quite make it in time.
Prey in a lot of trouble now. The death timers are really long.
And there's a big minion wave that they can just push right through.
I think so. And with this 5th dragon,
still Kuro. And even though Tom's ult was spell shielded and didn't do anything in that last fight, SKT still manages to push through and win.
Oh man,
but they've got the 5th dragon is huge. They can take down buildings so quickly.
They certainly can. Kuro's back up. He is the last hope for the GE Tigers. They made a bit of a comeback, but it may all end right here. A 3-0 for SK Telecom as they push into the base with this 5th dragon. Bang coming up. Kuro and Gorilla trying to delay long enough for Prey to come back. Smeb joins as well. I don't know if they can end right here. They're going to try EZU. Maybe a little trouble. There's the equalizer. Emperor's Divide goes down. Marin gets that kill onto the support. A double kill for Marin. And now it will end. Smeb getting low. Wolf still up. And there it is. The first Nexus turret down. The second Nexus turret down. A triple kill for Marin. And SKT with Tom, with EZU takes the 3-0. GG. We'll see you at the Invitational.
Very good stuff.